So he walks over to me and he asks me what I'm doing, like what I'm buying, and I told him I wanted to try something new. I didn't know what I wanted to get. So he said that he would help me pick out a wine. So he asks me what wines have I tried before, and I said a lot. And he was like, well, point some out to me. So I pointed out like 6 or 7 different wines that I've had before. And so then he goes right to the shelf and he said, do you have a price range in mind? It's like, not really. Although I do, but if he'd have showed me something that was $60, I would have said no. But I wanted to see what he was going to pick. And so he picked a wine. It's a French wine, I think. And it was $23.99. And it's really good. So that's what I'm drinking now. And he said it's a full body blend Bordeaux. And
could you dumb that down to us that don't know what the hell that means?
Full body means it has a higher alcohol content, and that's pretty much all I know. But it's really good. It's really good. It's really smooth. Like, I think that the wine that we drink at our $10.99 price point is really good, but mine is better, but this is more smooth, if that makes any sense.
We got
in the mouth. It's like velvety.
In the mouth. In the mouth.
In the mouth. It's smooth.
In the mouth.
You want to get the bottle?
No.
I want to tell them what it is.
You can tell them what it is without showing them the bottle.
Okay. Well, we'll put it in the description.
No.
I don't know what it is.
Look at it. It's right there.
The label's turned around the other way.
Can't promote. You can't,
and my friend.
You can't promote. You can't promote.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Scratch that. If you want to know, ask me in the comments.
And the reason being, I did a video of me and my nephew, and I guess showing the labels and this and that, and
they blocked it.
I'm assuming they thought he was underage, and I didn't get I don't think I got a strike for it because I said how old he was in the video, and I was being honest. He's 21, and I guess I was showing the bottles and everything. So I saw the video up there, and like a week later, the video was gone. So I'm trying to be very careful with the content because I'm getting snatched. A lot of my, like 4 of my videos has been snatched.
Yeah.
And we also did a very funny parody with the family.
It was so good.
It was me, my wife, and my brother-in-law, my niece, and my nephew. Very funny video. It was up there. It was probably up there 2 weeks, and it's been snatched because I showed the machine. You know what I mean? You can do. It's a lot of people have the video that I did, but I think showing the machine and showing what it can do. Like
me and Jermaine were drinking on camera too.
And showing labels and stuff like that. So you can drink while you doing YouTube, but you can't actually show the label. Like I can have a beer or whatever and drink it, but long as they don't see the label. You understand, people?
So my friend made me these wine glasses as a Christmas present.
What happened to the words?
This one says Troublemaker.
Which is her.
And then she's got the other one that says Partner in Crime. Can they see that wine rack over there?
They won't be able. No.
Partner in Crime. She made these for us. So cool. And I've been wanting some stemless wine glasses, so I'm glad I got them.
Oh, this is my favorite right here.
And we bought those Super Bowl Sunday on Amazon.
I love this. It's
a portion of the proceeds go to
very thick glass.
I think this one is Uganda. I think.
You know what I mean? We paid $10 for 2 of them, and I think for each one they sell $1, or 2 of them went to Uganda. So, hey, you can't beat that, man. Every dollar helps. So
I think it was more than $1. I think it was half at Super Bowl, but I don't remember.
Every bit helped, and we were very proud to do so, and we got some very nice glasses in return. So
we have 2 of them.
Appreciate that. This is the nicest glass I own, and I really like this glass.
So this one's a winner. These maple pecan glazed mix. It has walnuts, apples, cherries, and cinnamon in this, and it's good. I bought this at Walmart. So
y'all gotta forgive me. I gotta keep getting up because of my camera. It's very hot in our apartment, and the only way to keep it cool here is open up all the windows. And this one will be saying she'll be cold right now. She's sweating.
I'm hot.
She's sweating in the face.
Is my face moist?
You sweating in the face.
Is it shining?
You sweating in the face.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I want to feed you.
Feed Seymour.
All right, you guys. I think we're done.
We're not done. I got something to talk about. I always got something to talk about.
What you got to talk about? What you got to say?
It's people. There's so many. It's crazy how it's so many rude people out there in the world. And
I'm not rude. I'm being quiet. Come. Apple pieces. You think I'm being rude?
there's so many people out there that's rude, and it's very hard to be an adult when someone's being rude to you. It's just these last couple of months and these, you know, a new person in my life. Well, not in my life, just
They in your life.
they're in my life, and just not so much as rude to me, just rude around the people that are around me. And God says love everybody, but it's hard to do that. You know what I mean? Towards some people, it's hard to love everybody. It's hard to say, you know, I can love you from a distance, and I have no animosity towards you, and I have, you know, no anger towards you. No, how my wife said, you have to learn how to be. You have to learn how to be generous even when people don't deserve it. That's so hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I just encountered, you know, some new folks or a new person in my life that it's very hard to be nice to them. But I always think to myself, what will God do? And I'm nothing, you know, I'm not a perfect person. I'm not I'm nowhere near a good minded person. Once you piss me off, I lose all personality of my own that I should not let people get me to that point, but I do. And I always have to check myself and pray and meditate, and because at once upon a time in your boy's life, I was just not a nice person. So, and it's still there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's still there. It's just not as bad as it was. I have improved in my older age, but just being around people like this that is so intense and so annoying and just doesn't care what they say to certain people, and you actually hear it. And when I'm talking to anybody out there that's a genuine person, good person, decent person, you was clanking on the glass.
I was trying to pick it up without dropping it.
Just little stuff like that just throws my mind off. My attention span is very
shoddy.
So forgive me for that. But anyway, so I've been trying my best, even though I haven't been doing a good job, y'all. But as time progresses, I'm gonna have to do better, because this person is older than me, and all I can do is, even though this person is an actual stranger, I still have to be able to say I love this person and still treat them with kindness, even if they don't deserve it. So that's what I'm working on right now. That's what I'm losing. I'm losing the battle, but I'm gonna win the war. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, and for every and anybody that's going through that, just do what you need to do that's positive, because positive defeats negative. I don't care what y'all want to say. Y'all can say no, it doesn't. Negative on negative proves nothing. There's a fat zero on that, because eventually, whatever happens, someone's gonna lose. So positive on top of negative, you can go home with a clear conscience. You don't have anything to worry about. I try my best to come home and don't complain to my wife about none of that. I've been failing the last week or two, but I'm gonna start trying to keep it to myself, because it's just not something you should share all the time, because eventually, you know, people get annoyed with that and don't want to hear it no more. Even though my wife won't say it, but, you know, I would get tired of something, you know, of wanting to hear something to that magnitude. So anything you're going through, just, you know, it's hard, but you let it go. You know what I mean? Just let it go into the atmosphere. Speak it one time. Get it out your mind. Be hard with it. I don't know if you guys understand when I say speak it hard. Speak it with feeling. Speak it with love. Say it one time out of your mouth and really mean it and be done with it. That's what I think.
Well, you said something the other day about constantly having people like this in your life.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that God keeps presenting stuff to us until we learn the lesson. And if you keep reacting this same way, he's going to be like, Ron ain't learned yet. Give him another one. He's still acting like that. Give him another one. So I think you, regardless of what anybody else is doing, you have to change Ron. And that's why over Christmas, I decided to forgive somebody that has been constantly at me for years. And I decided to forgive this person and move on because I can't worry about what this person is doing. I can only worry about what Dawn does. And I can't stoop to that person's level. I don't need to be nasty and say mean things and treat this person with disrespect because they disrespect me. I decided that I want to respect this person regardless of how they treat me. And I've forgiven this person. And I actually feel so much better. I even hugged them and, I said, I forgive you and I love you and let it go because that's what I needed to do for myself. I can't control their bad behavior, but I can control myself. And I shouldn't let somebody else's bad behavior make me stoop down on my morals and make me behave poorly because it's not what Jesus will want me to do, and that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. And I can just continue to pray for that person and hope that their heart gets softened and that Jesus comes into their heart and that they can, be happy and live a fulfilled life and not, let me give them hard feelings because whatever they feel like I'm doing to them, I hope that, they can forgive me and that we can move forward and, respect each other. We don't have to be friendly, but I do believe we are supposed to love each other. And, I read something once that said, and it's actually in the Bible. How can you say you love God who you've never met, but you can't love your neighbor, who you can see in flesh and blood? And that's the truth. How can you look at another human being and not feel some compassion for them on some level? They went through something bad. That's why they act the way they do. It has nothing to do with you. They had a hard life, or they went through something traumatic, or, they, for whatever reason,
how they was raised. Or how they was raised.
Right. And you can't take that stuff personally. Yes, it's personally happening to you. They're throwing up their garbage on you. But you have to just say, you know what? I'm just going to brush that off. I'm going to brush all that off, and I'm going to love you anyway. And, you can't, it's easy to love somebody when they're lovable and cute and babies and kittens, but it's harder to love them when, they're shitting on you or they're, your puppy is now grown-ass dog peeing on the couch. It's harder to love when someone's being difficult. And that's when you really got to hunker down and understand them and love them anyway.
And don't get it. Don't make this message like we don't know. In the heat of the battle, we know that it's tough to sit there and say, I love you. Trust us. Because it ain't. Ain't nobody saying somebody's bearing down on you and you hearing them rah, and you sitting there talking about, oh, I love you, blah. No, that's not what we're saying.
It's easy for me, actually.
It's not easy for me by far. It's not. And I'm going to tell you guys, and nobody's telling you guys to sit there and take it and take it and take it. You know when you had enough. Mm-hmm. You will know it.
I like my grandfather used to say, stay away from them.
Yeah, you can't take so much. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're done, you're done. You know what I mean? Don't sit there and take it and take it and take it. Because you know what? Eventually, the person you going home to is going to start getting that repercussion. And I don't care what anybody say how strong-minded they are, that's BS. When someone's poison is oozing out of them, trust me, it's oozing on to you. You understand what I'm saying? And what that means by that poison is that negativity. I don't care how positive you are, but when you deal with someone hand to hand, 4 or 5 days a week, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours a day, I don't care how positive you are. Eventually, their poison will ooze on to you, and it will show.
And that's where you need the armor of Jesus.
That's right.
Covering all over you.
So you best believe you need active, positive people in your life. And we ain't saying go find godly people. That'd be nice, but that's not what we're saying. We're just saying
just good people.
Just good, positive folk.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all we're saying.
There's good atheists. There's good agnostics. There's good people who believe in multiple gods, or even people who believe in dark things. They could be decent people on some level. You can't.
I don't know about that.
Like, I know people who are witches. I know people who don't believe in God. I know people who believe in many gods.
Well, guess what?
And they're all good people. You don't necessarily have to believe in the same things.
That witch person, I ain't going to their house. You know what I'm saying?
You've been to their house.
Why you ain't tell me? Hell no. Well, I'm about to find out who the F this is, because I ain't going back to the house again. Do you want to say I'm judging you? Damn right. I don't want to be no witch house. Hell to the no. You know what I mean? But I'm good with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just, just don't do harm to others, man. That's just how I see it. You know what I mean? Whatever. Just don't cause no harm to others, including myself, including my wife. We don't want to cause harm to others. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? We ain't perfect. We get mad at one another. She gets mad at me. I get mad at her. We get mad at our own family and friends. We're not perfect, but the thing is, in life, is to try to get better. Be better. Do better. Just get better.
In the words of Melania Obama.
Stop eating and
Melania Trump. Be best. You ever heard her thing? That's her platform. Be best. Not be the best. Be best.
We out.
On that note.
We out, y'all.
Peace. Be best.
Until you guys will see us in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Peace.